I'm an artist and I'm from Israel. I'm a visiting artist here in the PJCC. I was invited here by the Schusterman Foundation. They support Israeli artists coming to the States. I'm really fortunate that I was picked upon. Before coming here, I was in Germany, in Munich. I was interviewing high school students about their experiences. I've started out 25 years ago doing paintings and writing poems. And through the years, things evolved. I really wanted to have my paintings out, so I started doing graffiti. And then through that, I got into graphic design, photography, video, and recently also singing. I'm smiling, da da. So we got a bunch of activities here. We have that. We did a graffiti workshop. And we did another workshop where people had to bring their photographs that they feel strongly about, there's something unresolved. They had to bring them in, and we just started creating around that subject matter. I tend to think of all people as artists because we all are experiencing creativity, either in food or walking around, seeing beautiful places. In some ways, I guess I'm just like everybody. I was just 18. This is a little over 20 years ago. I was really interested in understanding the boundaries of where I live. I'm from Israel, and it's really a small country with very tight borders. I wanted to expand my horizons or my zone or my space, and I went to the airport and I did this really strange thing where I climbed over the roof. I never told this to anybody. And I felt like, wow, I managed to do this impossible mission. It's almost like, how do you call it? Initiation. And it had to do with location and with recognition. And I felt like I touched both of these issues there. I like cities. I like the intensity of cities, the downtown areas, the places where people really live or really work. I love water. A lot of my works deal with beaches and with people hanging out and just having these inspirational moments in places that are connected with nature. And in general, how we connect, either through nature or us as nature, is something I care about. I feel like I got a message for the Middle East and the rest of the world. And my message is unity. If we could realize how we're all one, how we connect, then I think we got a future. The main project that I'm gonna finish in the next few weeks is still in the process, and that's something that I came up with while being here. Because I normally do photography, and I did a book called Facing the Wishes. I took photos of children, their portraits. They were all from the same primary school, and I asked each one of them, what is your wish? And so this book came out of it. And when I came here, I felt like I don't necessarily have to use a camera again. I said, maybe I should try and draw people's faces as opposed to taking their photos. And so I'm drawing people's faces while having a conversation with them. And we can talk about anything that comes in mind. You got an interesting face. What are you inspired by?
I'd say my faith and my family.
And there is the subject of wholeness of mind, body, and spirit. While we're towards the end of the meeting and the conversation and the drawing, I'm trying to get a quote from the person.
And friends.
So then I'm hanging them like the person's portrait and the quote next to it on the same size of paper, and then their name underneath. It's my way of dealing with different things that like I care for. Like I want people to feel that they're being recognized for who they are. I feel like I'm privileged to be like, let's call it the cameraman or the draftsman who's there to show something of their inner beauty. A lot of times what people do is like an excuse for something else. So yeah, I found this, like the art place as a nice place, a nice excuse to do other things I'm into. This place is new for me. It's been new and now it's familiar. And so I guess the people here are experiencing the same thing with me. Weird guy, what is he doing here? And now like we went through something together and it's great fun. That's it. That's my answer.